I think Jeremy's about to give birth.
What?
I think he's about to give birth.
Where is he?
He says, come on. You see the troll goes, dude, about to give birth, and points to the limb wagon.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. You truly, what was that? Yeah, you know what? Just throw the limbs around. You know, make sure everyone gets some.
And just starts hurling limbs just willy-nilly all over the ground. You rush over to the wonderful Jeremy, your animal companion, the last scream beast that you rescued from the death, from their possible death and extinction of Jeremy's species, and your bonding moment all those long years ago. You see that Jeremy, who looks just hellish, he is quadrupedal kind of, but is like a lizard frog-beaked squid crab with, like, he's got prehensile eye stalks where his two eyes move around, and his head is like a weird blowfish, like it kind of inflates a little bit, and he's got a beak on the front of it. And he's got two wings, but can't fly because the wings are like atrophied and too small, and two tails, hooves, and he's got a pair of clawed hands above his hips on his hind legs with no arms, so they can't reach anything unless he moves his butt up against them.
Butt hands.
He's got like butt hands. But you see,
So majestic. I can't believe these creatures. It's coming from the earth.
Why would I just want to kill one?
Miracle of nature.
you see that Jeremy, his head is just swelling enormously. He's over in his pen right now. There's a bunch of dead goblin parts around, of goblins he's been eating, and you see he just is going.
Jeremy, you doing okay there, buddy?
Go ahead and give me either a medicine or an animal handling check.
Great. Let's do that. 11 plus 8, so 19.
19, perfect. So you know immediately, you lean down, you start to stroke him, you help Jeremy start to breathe. Birth is a very difficult process for scream beasts because, number one, they mostly don't give birth to other scream beasts.
Yeah.
And they also have no birth canal. So they have a functioning womb, but no way for the thing in there to get out.
These things should exist. Definitely.
It's a tragedy that so many people have tried to wipe these things from the earth.
Can't the butt hands help in some way?
Like pulling it out.
You do see that the butt hands appear to be flailing for something. They want
Put some ice chips in there.
You see they start to rub ice chips on the back, and you see that a bunch of just huge blisters start to form on his ass from the ice, like the ice is burning him, but he seems to like it.
Okay.
Scream beasts are hard to understand. You see that his head swells and swells and swells even more, and you see Bezo looks on and says, I mean, crikey, it's just beautiful to watch. Look at him. And you see the head swells, and a little seam bursts on top of his head, and just green poison steam escapes. Truly sounds like a train approaching. And you see that a fully formed, it looks like a goblin crustacean centaur, like a goblin torso on top of like a crab body, but with two goblin heads. One of them has eyes and no mouth, and the other head just has a mouth and no eyes. And you see this thing scuttles out of Jeremy's head, and you see that the one that has no eyes goes, "What am I?
Oh, buddy.
What am I?"
Okay, so here's the thing, right? Somewhere in the world, someone had a nightmare and imagined you, and now you're just giving birth into the real world. All right, well, You know what? Can I? Do I have any more of like goblin parts or anything on me? Like,
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Oh, here, have something to eat.
You give a pair of goblin eyes, and you see that the one with eyes grabs a little sharp rock off the ground and stabs 2 holes in the front of the other goblin's face and jams the eyes in there. And you see that the thing, just like, they're not eye sockets, just bleeding holes in the front of his head, but now have sort of blood-covered eyes, and there it goes, I was just born.
Jeremy, it's a boy. Jeremy.
I see that Jeremy looks over at the thing and goes, and like nuzzles your chest and begins to cry out of his eyes with just a sort of maternal/paternal pride. And you see that Bezo looks over and says, right, so now you were just born, so we're going to get you a name soon, but number 1, who do you serve? And he's like, I just got here. Who do you serve?
Go on, who do you serve?
He looks around, and the one with no mouth kind of looks and shrugs with its one arm. And you see he goes, Zaulnash, Lord of Shadows?
Oh my God, yeah, it's Zaulnash, Lord of Shadows. That's
Okay,
it.
I know, I think I get it. I serve Zaulnash, Lord of... All right, I'm gonna go get some kind of weird weapon. And you see scuttles off. And you see Jeremy kind of cries and like dabs its eyes on its own fur.
Hey, buddy, go on. Somewhere, sometime, someone is gonna have a nightmare about a scream beast, and there'll be another scream beast in this world, right?
You see that Bezo looks over at you and says, well, I think like it's probably a banner day for the forces of darkness. I would say this though, I don't want to get your hopes up, but there's been a rumor that a species that we thought was gone might be back.
What?
Some of the wolves came back from long patrol, and they said that there was a dropping. And you see, he brings you over to a concrete onyx turd the size of a house.
Oh my God.
That looks like lava-mog waste to me.
Oh, hell yeah.
But this is like a fresh lava-mog.
This is really something. This is great. Because if there's more of these, that means we can start a breeding program. We can get more and more lava mogs. We can make the whole world overrun with more lava mogs if we want.
You see that Bezo goes, right, that sounds amazing. I mean, the thought.
Where did they find this?
They found it. Well, I mean, the problem is they found it out near the scary volcano.
Scary volcano. All right.